YouTube, you know what time it is. The King is here. The King is back. Happy Saturday. I hope you're having an amazing weekend so far. Don't forget to uppercut the like button, karate chop the notification bell, and share the video as well, family. I'm gonna use Penn State first, and then I'm gonna use Alabama.
Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad from the American, the Navy midshipmen.
What? What happened? Wait, hold on. Okay, there they go.
Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Nittany Lions will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. play fake. Now to throw. Taking the shot on the first play. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage he wanted. He found his one-on-one matchup, and his guy made a play. You cannot start better than that, fellas.
Fires left.
Woo!
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
What the hell? I lagged out or something?
Their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Yeah, that dude was tripping. That's funny. I knew something was up.
Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tight end now in motion. Quick toss to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. That throw might have been a little too hot. He couldn't haul it in inbounds. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive.
Woo!
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's caught. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. To throw, it's Aller. Quick strike complete. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
I messed that up.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out.
Oh.
Absolute shame. Missed it. After the miss, no change in the score.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Nah, I'm not good. Okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube.
And I can't tell you how
King and Queen Floyd.
I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle.
I'm streaming on YouTube.
So huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space.
So if you hear me
just
talking,
hang out on the outside, you got to go set that edge.
And conversely, I can't tell you how much I hate it when receivers don't want to block. You got to do a better job on the perimeter. It's not
yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Just to catch passes, you got to go execute your assignment. That corner should have been blocked. They should have gotten
oh, I thought that was a pick.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Chucked it away just as he was hit. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On fourth down, looking to pass. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little.
Out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Let's it go to the end zone.
Woo!
And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate.
Same name as my
They
PSN.
took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Steve in the building. Steve said 7. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. How you been? How's your day going? I don't know why.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. To the air, it's Simmons. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
Don't be trying to cheat watching my stream, looking at my plays.
You're starting to get close to the
Oh, okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Take it.
Get one toe, a pinky toe, a big toe, whatever I can inbounds. Nice.
Well, I lost so many games anyway. I'm just trying to get the experience it up. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because nice. Life is life. Me too. Me too.
And when you run that screen, it takes
Yeah.
a lot more
Nice.
time
Nice.
to develop because those offensive linemen, remember, they're going to block, release, and go get somebody. Quarterback's got to get rid of that ball a lot faster when you're running those screen plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play, but you're able to chase down a pretty athletic guy and now set up fourth.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Motion from the back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This is going all in. goalpost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Handoff from the gun. Turns it on at midfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking downfield at Simmons. Snagged in the middle. It's Stribling. It's a running room. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. The snap sets up the throw. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up for him.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal. Now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Finds his man. It's Ross. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Woo! Good game. Good game so far.
And that is not the optimal
What the hell?
solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
Wanna go somewhere tomorrow? We can probably, just let me know. Casino.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And that is exactly
YouTube, I like
right.
Georgia. I
Strict
think I like
running
Georgia,
the
but I'm gonna
football,
play with
haven't had a
Georgia
lot of
next.
success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
I did the wrong play.
Circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Goes to the option. Plows through the defense. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Aller. Fires into the end zone.
Woo!
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
There's some more
The
Wanda.
drive starts from their
Baby.
own
There's some more
25-yard
wine.
line. Going right to work up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Back to throw, it's Simmons. Fires to the right.
Oh,
He should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down.
Great coverage, great break on the ball.
Right
Had
in
a
his
chance to
hands. Come
really
on,
make
family.
a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Taylor has it. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th.
The defense is going to need one more stop. This is the game right now. You just got one on that last run play, setting up 4th down. Do you bring pressure? What are we doing defensively here to make sure that we can get off the field and win this game?
Converts on 4th down, still going. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
Yeah, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football, knows he's got to get some yards to get that 1st down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the 1st down.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Simmons. He's got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good.
Good game, my guy. Good game. Yes, my first win. My first win, family. My first win, YouTube. Nice. I finally won. Finally won one. All right, perfect. So, I'm gonna do a quick intermission, family. I'll be back in like 7 to 11 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick intermission, YouTube. Shout out to everybody, hit that like button. If you did, I appreciate that so much, family. We're going in. If you want to play me, let me know in the chat. But I'll be back. Intermission time.
These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Miami's offense will get first crack at it here. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Grab near the sticks, it's Daniels. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
The Hurricanes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. They've got the screen set up. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They'll throw on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Hurricanes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Catch in the middle. It's Hall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. Third and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Punt is in the air. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Beck. Finds the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. Snagged out of the air. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Spins away from the defense. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. He's loose. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
And the Canes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Juju, the ghost in the building. I'm on a quick intermission. I'll be back, family. Happy Saturday. Hey, I finally got my first win on online. I'll be back though in like 3 minutes.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal to go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
It's a bang-bang play. You're running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the 1st down play.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Brown wants to pass. He's got it. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Ford. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but
and the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Gets some yardage and gets down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete to the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
First and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least.
All right, family, the King is here. The King is back. I was on intermission. I'm back now. Happy Saturday.
Pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The offense burns his third and final timeout of the half.
Wait, can I get out of here? What is this?
The Hurricanes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to pass. It's back. Throws to the tight end.
You in here? Juju, you trying to play? Who wanna play against me, chat? I finally got one win.
Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 menu narration. Menu narration option is set to off. Key narration volume set to 100. Key narration volume set to 100.
How do I turn on voice chat? What the hell? Hold on, I'm trying to turn off voice chat. Because I'm live on YouTube right now.
Key narration volume set to 100.
Forget it, whatever. That's stupid.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Singleton.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Allard. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great
I'm putting him on the bench.
Swatting at the football.
How's he gonna fumble, YouTube?
For a massive fumble recovery.
He did all that just to fumble.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Going to swing it on 2nd down.
Woo!
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught on the outside, it's Singleton.
They're throwing the swing pass to the back, just trying to get him the ball in space to see if he can make people miss. That time, though, the defense, nice job with the tackle.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. It's Reynolds. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Looking to throw, it's Allard. The throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
4th and short means I'm going for it nowadays. You see it all over college football. Everybody's using analytics and saying, I'm going to take my chances of going for it rather than punting. So great job by the defense, but you better get that next play ready.
How about that defense rising up
Damn
and
it.
stopping him short on
That was clean. That was clean. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Childs. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big, but you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's McCray. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Spartans are on the move. Back to pass, it's Childs. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
So now it's second and long. A shot toward the end zone.
Woo.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Spartans will try to punch it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse.
Yes! Woo!
Defense got it. He's at the 50. The 30.
it looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Childs. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
I just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far.
I think this dude paused their YouTube.
Running or throwing it, the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to pass, it's Childs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Belly. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Fights off a defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the 1st. Let's see what happens next.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Fudge, why you drop it?
Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. He's got his man across the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Spartans very efficient with this passing game.
You like that, Reese? You like that? I think so. This is an offense that, listen, when you've got a guy back there, they can be efficient. Make no mistake, they're going to run the football, but when you get that Kirk Cousins guys, you start to really like the offense.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Childs. Makes the grab, it's Marsh. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Why is my camera looking like this?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's McCray. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Kelly. It's a seam wide open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
And the Spartans line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Michigan State. They take the lead with the 6.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football.
Damn, I messed up my camera.
All
right, how do I get my camera back?
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Oh yeah, you definitely way better than me. Hold on, what
to the line of scrimmage and dial
YouTube, how do I change the camera settings?
By the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2
okay,
plays,
go look at.
the football, man,
Oh, like,
it
how
doesn't
the
get
hell?
any better than that.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain. And maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
Let's it fly.
Fuck, I knew it.
Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That was a good
And
pick.
that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. First play of the drive is the end around. And the defense played that one beautifully, and they'll knock it down for a loss.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
They'll run play action. Let's it fly. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
That ball will bounce out of bounds at the 35. Could have been worse, I guess, but not much. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Aller. Grabbed on the outside, it's Pena. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And I think that call will leave people scratching their head. You know, you're down a possession. You got to go make something happen. The clock is ticking. Like, we got to take some shots down the field, or we got to get our butts out of bounds after we make those catches.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
This situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead, late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Bellick. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
Man, it's nice to have a guy on short yardage situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him. And you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down mark.
The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Childs. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Not sure what good can come out of passing here. He throws into the middle of the field. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0.
Woo, good game, family. Good game. I'm getting way better, though. You too. I'm getting way better. Because this guy, he's probably a professional right here. I can tell.
Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable
That was a good game.
disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason. You go in, this is a top 10 team you're playing against. Like, everything says you shouldn't win, but
how much did I lose by?
they came out and they absolutely took care of business.
Yeah, they showed up in the biggest moment. You got to give these players a ton of credit. They may not be as talented as their opponent, but this was a game and an opportunity that they took advantage of. They made the plays they needed to make. They put the rest of college football on alert with this win. This is one these fans will be talking about.
to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers, as we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the ACC, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking downfield is Allard. Right down the middle.
Fudge.
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive. Get some momentum, quiet the crowd, Palmer. The exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake on it.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, the ground game. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively. Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different
Okay, I get some more
ways to
wine.
get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs. We're certainly going to line them up in different places and even throw them the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They try to get them going there.
Grab near the marker. It's Ross. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
Now they'll try the right side.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Aller. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Using his legs, it's Singleton. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Reed. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Maybe just a shade out of their field goal range, so they'll leave the offense out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Lee. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Man, those plays are frustrating on defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Turning it on. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
I love the QB. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. The quick out. Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And there's so many targets to focus on, so many elite playmakers, and they just lost him. They lost the running back out of the backfield. He catches the football,
That was clean.
does the rest, takes it into the end zone. What a nice weapon to have on your team.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Aller. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Campbell. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He rifles one deep down the right side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. That's caught. It's Williams. Still on his feet at the 45. Turns it on down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Reed. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Pitt! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you could string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Allard. Caught behind the line, it's Singleton. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off-play action. Going over the top. Hauls in the deep ball. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Allard. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The Nittany Lions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
And this is a no-brainer. It's 4th down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
They're throwing for it on 4th down.
Woo!
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough. They get run by, he makes the catch, and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top, because this guy's speed is a problem.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Things started on this drive from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Reed. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They boot it away. They barely get the punt out of their own territory. It'll be marked down just outside the 45. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And I like a very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying play action. He's taking a deep shot.
Catch the ball.
He just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
And this is a big 3rd down for this offense, man. I'm really interested to see how they attack, because this defense, you can tell, man, they're going to continue to play aggressive. Late in the football game, they want to get a stop, get the ball back to their offense. A good chess match going on right now.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Allard. That pass not Moses, he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed a stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the fourth, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Fires to the wideout. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the first down.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
When you're down late in the game and you got to make plays, it's really tough not to.
It was a good game.
You can tell quarterback forces the football.
I thought he was open too.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looking for room. It's Reed. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Good game. Oh, that was so close.
Home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoilers.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game. And I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the...
Woo! All right, shout out to everybody that likes subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you. I'll probably play this later on or tomorrow. All right, I appreciate y'all, man. But until next time.